T-minus 5, 3, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
And good evening, everyone. Everyone's got an echo in here. And I've got to say one thing first.
What?
There we are. I've said it.
Happy Star Wars Day, everyone.
I was going to my meetings ago. Right, so we're going to have a few technical problems. Well, don't we seem to have technical problems every week?
But he's in a dark room at the minute.
Yeah, we've lost Kev now. So he's back from the Canary Islands, but he's flown off again.
He'll join us. He'll get a restart.
Anyway, how is everyone? Marcus, you okay?
Muy bueno.
Terry, you good?
No.
Oh, no.
I know. I'm sad too, Terry.
Somebody cut my joke out of
It wasn't us. It was YouTube.
YouTube has taken my joke away.
Oh.
Well, we don't know, really. It's really odd. If you look at the replay of last week's show, people can go back and take a look after this show. And you'll see that Terry's joke has been edited out, and none of us here have any clue why. I want to thank Barkley at 107 Drones for bringing it to my attention. It's very strange.
It is very strange indeed, but YouTube, I don't know what it is, but I mean, come on.
Yeah, Terry, come on.
You've really upset him, man. You upset him. It's not on.
I'm going to have a peppermint.
Oh.
What if it was restreamed?
Well,
we
just get Terry to tell the joke again this week. And we'll do it every week until it stays. How about that? Have some of that, YouTube.
It was a good joke as well, Caroline.
It was a good joke. Yeah.
Never mind, we heard it. Who cares?
We did, yeah. We liked it. We saw it live. That's why you got to watch live if you can.
That's it. Anyway, let's have a look.
I know who did it.
Who?
Bob Dempsey.
Did he do it?
Why would he do that?
Because it was about old farts. Sorry, Bob.
I don't know. Anyway, right, okay, I've just got to remove that because I'll keep reading that message at the bottom and doing my head in. Made a fool. Goodbye. Right, let's have a look in the chat. Sue's in the chat. Marcus is in the chat. Come a chameleon, red, gold, and green.
Red, gold, and green.
Right, so we've got Suzanne. Suzanne apologises for being here, not being here last week, despite the fact we showed a video, but said she was busy with friends in Scotland. In other words, Suzanne's sort of,
she's a very busy lady.
Anyway, so Suzanne's in the chat this week, and so is Mark, as in Quackers. There you go. And Justin's here says hello. Patrick Morris also in the house. And scrolling down the list. All the same people. Oh, TMC's here. Is that Tom?
That's Tom, yeah. He's coming to the September big meet.
Yeah. There's still room for anyone who wants to come, by the way. Spain.
What's the name of the hotel you're staying in, Steve?
Do you know what? I've forgotten. I'll have to look it up I know I'm going there, but I don't know what
wants to know. But
so Dave Cullen says if today is Star Wars Day, tomorrow is the Revenge of the Fifth. If you like.
Could be, couldn't it?
It could be, yeah.
My wedding anniversary day today. May the 4th be with me.
Congratulations.
Wasn't though, was it?
No, I don't, because we got divorced.
Oh, well.
Happy Divorce Day.
No, well, yeah, it would be congratulations. Thank you for that.
Yeah. Congratulations again, or
Yeah.
condolences. I don't know which.
Harvey Wallbanger, how you doing? Bud, how you doing?
Harvey.
Drone on, how you doing? Gruffalo Drone, I do like that.
Ruffs.
Gruff, I do like that name.
Yeah.
And Caroline's in the house.
Sweet
Yeah.
Caroline.
It's getting there, isn't it?
We need Kev for the harmony. Kev, come on, hurry up with that restart.
Where's
Oh,
Harvey? I didn't
Kareem's
see
in the
Harvey,
house.
yeah.
Kareem, how you doing? Stevie Knowles is also in the house.
Kareem.
Hello, someone's flipped. Hang on, why do people keep on disappearing out of the chat? Depp.
Yeah. Said that.
Not Johnny Depp, just Depp.
I just thought, Marcus, it might be worth checking all the other videos to see if they've taken the joke out of all the other ones. And someone's probably compiling their own joke.
Of your
Bob Monkhouse.
jokes there before.
Anyway, we have 36 people currently watching, so be 36 likes, please. Just joking. Please yourself.
36.
36.
36. That's one.
36. Anyway, so we still got a guest in the chat. I'm just trying to make sure.
Yeah, she was having technical issues.
We have technical issues. And Kev, where are you, Kev? But someone sent a message to tell Kev the show's live now.
Oh, hurry up, Kev. I've got another peppermint and it's burning in my mouth.
Hey, Steve, Patrick Morris is asking about this red dot on my cheek. When anybody that you reach a certain age, I'm sure Terry understands this, you're going to find out you get a little precancerous lesion removed once in a while. So, it's no big deal.
You want to see mine?
Then.
Yeah. What they do, they take they freeze it off. They take liquid nitrogen and.
Oh yeah.
Oh
That
wow!
sounds good.
Now you just got to wait for that bit to heal, and then you'll be.
Yeah,
as good
that's
to
it.
do,
That's
yeah?
That'll heal. That's just
Not a big deal at all.
Do you know how much the
Sending
clinic
you a hug
here?
anyway, Marcus.
The clinic charges €90 for each one that they freeze off.
What the?
€90.
F Drones in the chat. He says, I've liked. Well done, my friend. Mark R. White says hello. R. White.
Hello.
R. White. Right. Okay. We're going to do 31 people now. We're losing people left, right, and centre.
It's the only one that spells my name with an I. Terri.
Yeah.
I thought that was female way.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think female way might be Terrie, isn't it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think it matters.
Spell it how you want.
It still says Terry. Why are you looking at the
It's Terry. It's a nice way of saying Terry. Yeah.
Yeah. Right. South Coast Drones. Is it Ian? Ian?
Ian, yeah.
Yep. Hi, Ian. Actually, I haven't seen you lately, Ian. Good to have you back.
Well, Harvey's in the same boat as you, Marcus.
Oh, yeah, she just had 4 of them done last week.
Well,
Yeah, it's just not that big of a deal at all. You go, well, at least I think most people, when you reach a certain age, you go for an annual inspection and they look you over and freeze off stuff they don't like.
Nice.
like an MOT for you.
Yeah.
I know. It's been terrible each time I go in.
Anyway, time to bring out.
They better not freeze that off, Terry. That's where I draw the line.
John Flynn thought you were going through puberty.
Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, God. Listen, it's true what they say. They talk about, and Terry, I'm sure you could relate to this. What retirement actually becomes is what you do between doctor appointments.
Oh
And that is so true.
I'm not retiring ever.
Very true.
We got back from Florida, and I think I've been to 6 different doctor appointments since I got back. You got.
I've only been one doctor's to get my appointment, my prescription renewed.
Yeah,
and that'll be there till next year.
But here's the thing: don't be afraid of retirement. It's better than the alternative.
Work.
Yeah.
Well, or you know,
I actually quite like
the
work.
big dirt nap.
Anyway, let's bring our guest on.
Yeah, have we got a guest?
We got a guest. We got a guest.
We got a guest,
You want
yeah.
to make sure she's still there first. Yeah, she's still there. Bless her. Ah, bless. She's waiting so patiently. Sorry, Elaine. Right, okay. Let's bring that.
Let's welcome this week's Drone Seekers live show special guest.
Elaine, where are you?
Elaine, put the light on. She was just there. Come on.
I promise you.
Elaine, it's the other switch.
But the thing is, Elaine, just can you move?
I told her not to press any
There
buttons.
she is! Yay!
You
Oh
really,
my God.
you are really worrying me tonight.
Move
Just want to
closer.
tell our audience.
Move
We can
closer.
hear
Can
you.
you hear me? Yes.
Just-
Okay.
Yes.
Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. Yes.
Excellent.
Oh,
She's just as much trouble in real life, everyone.
Well,
You need
actually,
to know
I
this.
wanted to ask a quick question before we go any further tonight. I must ask,
there's about a 10-minute delay.
what Facebook channel are
Hopefully
we
not on
streaming to,
YouTube.
Jackie?
Huh?
What Facebook channel are we streaming to? Do you know?
Facebook
We're streaming to a Facebook channel. I don't know what one.
must be Elaine's.
I don't know. I looked up. It might be. Yeah, I don't know. I looked up on
It's mine.
Facebook.
I don't know. It's Facebook. So
No, we don't. We don't. But because I thought Facebook banned live streaming.
Oh, you
anyway.
don't do
Yeah,
Facebook?
never mind.
no.
It's all good.
Elaine was giving Paddington a hard stare. I don't understand that.
Hello, Elaine.
Anyway, Elaine. Look.
Hello.
I said hello, Elaine.
Hello. Are you well?
Hello, hello.
How's your knee?
I don't know why you said
I was
goodbye. I say hello.
I was at the hospital this morning and finally got my staples out. It's taken nearly 10 days because the wound wasn't knitting
Ouch,
together. So today was a bit of an ouch day.
Ooh,
It's over and done with now.
sounds it.
Yes,
Good.
yes. Hopefully
Good.
I'll get on the move now. So now they're all out. 35
Really.
staples altogether. And
35 stitches. My God.
35
Yeah.
staples. I only put 2 staples in most bits of paper, but. Oh.
I have to say, the only fault I had about my surgeon, I think he needs to brush up on his sewing techniques.
Get a bit messy.
It doesn't look pretty at the minute.
Oh, that'll be all right.
I'm sure it'll heal. It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Oh well,
Yeah.
sure. I'm too old now
Oh.
for mini skirt. I'll just have to settle for longer lengths. So no.
Oh, I've got another visitor knocking on the door now. Hang on.
Oh, it's Kevin at last.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Bien, bien, gracias.
Hey, Steve, we need to change the name of this show to Health Seekers Live.
Anyway, nothing tomfoolery. Come on, shake up.
Nice to see you, Kev.
How
Yeah,
was
nice to see you all and
Okay.
everybody else in the audience.
We got. I'm gonna get right. I'm gonna get.
Sorry, what's your name?
Tenerife? How was Tenerife?
Yeah,
Oh, beautiful. Spot on.
Yeah.
Tenerife. Kev's back.
Did you take
Yeah.
your drone?
Did I what?
Take your drone.
No, because there's so many no-fly zones there.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, big
Fly-
restrictions there.
Flying over the top of Mountain Teedy wouldn't go well, would it?
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, though, if I had been allowed where I was in Los Cristianos, that would have been a fantastic droning place.
Oh, it's a beautiful place.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful place. I've been there many times. Los Cristianos 4 or 5 times. It's a lovely place. Anyway, so
Thank you, Dave.
we
Dave
got
just awarded me
wins of food.
win for
Oh,
food.
the pet me, yeah, of course, yeah. Terry, and
I got one.
yeah.
2 peppermints.
We put it around again there. Right. Okay. So we've got some videos to watch. You want to watch a video? Yes. Yes. So let's watch one. Let's enjoy. Enjoy.
Lovely.
Oh, Elaine.
I got embarrassed and went home.
Elaine, we loved it. Come back.
That didn't play so well for me.
It doesn't here on Restream, but it is fine on YouTube. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's excellent. Very
It
good.
looked beautiful on my end, I can tell you that.
Crisp and clear. Really, really nice.
Must be. Well, so that
Yeah,
was
that's
actually
fantastic. Yeah, that's my
you-
second time to be there.
No, this is not that.
That's my
Those bridges.
yeah.
look
That
amazing.
was a bit nerve wracking. That was maybe one of the first times I actually flew the drone, to follow a vehicle.
Oh.
And I probably should have had it in follow mode, but I didn't know to do that. So I was sitting in the motorhome directing it.
You did great.
Yeah, it was
I
good.
think that was very brave of you, Elaine.
I turned home, so it did. So yeah.
Don't
So I
fall
did
into
try it again. I tried it again somewhere else. We were at, I think it was maybe Italy somewhere, and we were driving through this beautiful mountain pass. So, of course, I set the drone up and got to the bottom and went to look in my footage. And Jackie and Terry,
Well, she's gone.
Elaine does have a little history of not pressing record.
Yep.
Kind of about 50% of the time.
That's what I was saying before about
She's getting better though.
This is where you actually should have a setting that actually you can. So every time you hit that take off the camera.
Yeah.
Just the same as Litchi does. Everybody uses Litchi app. It records straight away as soon as you take off.
It's I never understand why they didn't do
Well, Jackie will tell you, you can do that with the Avada. As soon as you take off,
you could with the old the potato as well. That's what I mean. They sort of brought that feature out for some drones.
Automatic record.
The
Avada Mini 4 did it. It doesn't.
Nothing worse than having a great flight and then finding you haven't pressed record.
I think we've all done. I'm sure we've done that.
That's why you always do a screen recording every time.
Yeah. At least you've got.
Or what you want to say though, Elaine, is that was just for practice. I can hear my tea coming.
There's a cup of tea.
Hi,
Linda. Did everyone hear about poor Alan's experience? He grabbed his bag to go on holiday, and he
didn't take his drone.
His son's bag, which was identical.
Oh no!
And didn't take his drone. Oh, Alan!
Devastating.
I'll tell you, my first thing is I would have stopped someplace and bought one. I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Yeah.
Could you imagine though? I mean, Alan of all people, because obviously, we all know of Alan's work and what he does.
I know. Fancy. Oh.
And you go away somewhere and you think,
that drone, isn't it?
I think it'd be a few expletives would actually sort of prevail from one's orifice. Oh, it's Quads, how you doing, mate?
You know, Steve, when I told you the story about losing, I thought my bag got stolen on my way to Florida.
Oh, yeah.
I told you that story. My first thought was, okay, where's the closest Best Buy that I can go buy another drone? I'm not kidding.
Yeah, I feel for you, Alan, very much so. Just anyway, time for another video because we're running on the late side tonight. So I'm going to crack on with another video, and this one is called Sheffield Michael.
Novice Quads.
Novice Quads is Lawrence.
Lawrence, yeah, that's Lawrence from New York.
Oh, hi, Lawrence.
Hi, Lawrence.
We have the bank
So what country is that in?
That was France.
France. We've had a France.
Really?
You can tell we're in Spain. They keep going into blackouts here.
That was
Yeah,
that
we did
wasn't it?
hear about Jackie hitting the power lines, but I can assure you,
Yeah, Jackie's fault.
it's doing her.
That was so scary. Though.
Make your own mind up.
How long was it, Jackie? About 8 hours of downtime, wasn't it?
No, it's 12 for us.
Was it
Yeah.
12?
Went down
So-
at half 12 and came back at midnight. So yeah.
So Jackie, did they
Yeah.
ever figure out the cause? Did that ever?
No,
No.
Spain said they don't know, and Portugal said it was Spain's fault.
I agree.
I've seen it reported that it was a cyber attack, confirmed a few days later.
Yeah.
Confirmed.
Could you imagine someone typing into the computer going, turn off the power in Spain and Portugal?
Yeah.
And then he suddenly thought, oh, a bit of an own goal
the
in
first
Spain.
thing they
I've just
said
got a
was
powerful
it was-
computer now.
They said it was weather vibrations or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did hit that cable quite
I
hard.
think it was
I didn't
Jackie's fault. I
expect
think
it
the
to
cable.
vibrate.
I think what happened, Jack, is when you hit it, you said, you know, when you ping a guitar string, it vibrates. Well, that cable went all the way back to the power station.
All
And
the way
bolt-
back up to
and the bolt-
Madrid, and then from Madrid up to Zaragoza, and then right the way up to San Sebastian,
Yep.
and then down to Portugal.
Oh dear.
So you heard it here first. It was Jackie's fault.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder if it's the same person that nicked my joke.
I don't know.
maybe.
That's two mysterious things, isn't it?
Is Elaine frozen?
No, she's just sitting really
No,
still.
she's like a little statue.
Elaine, can you hear her?
Elaine, tell us about that island.
Elaine.
Yeah, she's frozen.
She's
Wake
frozen.
up, Elaine.
Yeah.
She sits very, very still.
Even I couldn't sit that still for that long.
I think she's counting her staples.
Kind of stable. Just drop one on the floor. You know, we'll carry on. I'm sure Elaine will come back to us.
Yeah. Anyway, that little island with the chapel on it, which I wanted Elaine to tell us about, it wasn't an island. It was a hill.
What? A hill?
The valley got flooded, and the
Ah,
With that
right.
reservoir.
See,
Okay.
You have to say it with a French accent. Yeah, reservoir.
A reservoir in the
wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Rules on.
Gone again. Oh, Elaine, where you gone?
Oh. Well, we'll talk among ourselves a minute anyway. But
I know.
is anyone else, Marcus? You've been out flying. You got a whole badge of goodies sent for you for the Neo, did you not?
Yeah, so Start RC, it was kind of cool. The folks at Start RC, they don't often send me stuff, but they got a hold of me and they sent me a whole batch of things for the little DJI Neo. One of which I needed really bad. I needed a case. All I was just keeping it in the little box. So they sent me a really nice, might as well bring it up.
It's nice.
That's good.
And it's cool because it holds, you can either have the RCN3 controller or the DJI RC2. They both fit in there. And so it kind of carries all your gear. But the other thing that I thought was kind of cool is they had a battery protector thing that goes underneath. You know how the battery's on the bottom, and if you have a crash or something, it can pop out. It's got a thing that holds the battery in there, but on top of that, it has a little LED light in it. So when you're in low light situations, you can turn that on, flying indoors, that kind of stuff. Anyway, it was just kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we were talking about the little Neo. I mean, it's a small drone, and obviously it's got its limitations, but it's also got a lot of uses. I can see the uses there, isn't there?
So versatile. You can fly it with goggles, the motion controller, with the DJI RC. You can fly it with the RCN3. You can fly it with the RC2. You can fly it without a controller.
Yeah.
You can fly it with your phone. It's the most versatile drone that DJI makes.
And it's quiet, isn't it?
It is
loud.
Yeah.
No, it's not quiet.
Oh, but it does that sound cancelling thing where you actually.
Oh, yeah. For that's true for voice.
It's
Not for video, yeah.
So, for instance, if you could use an audio device, whether that is a DJI mic or even your phone, And to your point, Jackie, it will automatically cancel out the sound of the drone. And I think they're kind of aiming that towards vloggers, right?
Yeah.
The thing in front of you and you're walking forward and you're talking. The only thing that I found with all of those is kind of weird when you do that. It also blocks out the ambient noise around you.
Oh, so you just hear the voice.
Sound natural.
Oh, yeah. Maybe that.
Yeah. Steve Janess. Hi, Steve. How you doing?
Hi, Steve.
Yeah, Alan just said you can answer his DMs from Start RC. I want free stuff.
Hey, speaking of free stuff, Steve Janess, what did he get free, Steve, at the meetup? He got an Avata 2.
He did.
Oh, lucky man. Yay, she's
You
back.
want to get that camera and a big hammer and go after the show, just
It's
It's
the
the-
power bank, Marcus.
It's the iPad I'm on now.
Oh,
the iPad
well, that's
one.
working really well.
We missed you, Elaine. We missed you.
Yeah, quick. Talk to Elaine before she disappears again.
Is that a power bank on your right-hand side, Marcus?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, that's a
It's
different one. Yeah, another one.
Oh, trust me, Terry. Well, yeah, I've got a few.
I bet. Yeah.
A quick story. I don't know if anyone uses Premiere Pro, but I've been running Premiere Pro on my old 2017 iMac since 2017, strangely enough. I've now upgraded my computer, and I thought, I'll just install Premiere Pro, my old version I paid for. This is before the sort of subscription days of Adobe. My iMac said, not a chance.
No. Elaine, what do you edit on? What software do you use?
Pinnacle Studio. You ever heard of it?
Pinnacle was one of the very first.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that one.
Yeah. I have tried that. Is it the Da Vinci?
Da Vinci,
Yeah. I've tried it, but as yet I haven't got the hang of it. So, yeah.
No, I like Da Vinci. I really do.
I think it maybe has a lot.
What?
Yeah, we're losing. I'm sorry, Elaine. We're losing you again.
Okay. Yeah, I think I was got. Can you hear me now? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can hear you now.
I think the Da Vinci has a lot more options than the Pinnacle Studio.
Yeah, a bit more advanced, isn't it?
Yeah. So, and whilst that was, since I've been at home this last 3 weeks after my operation, my plan was that I was going to edit so many more videos, but I haven't done it. I haven't done it.
Why not?
Well, I just have been sleeping a lot, and it's great having my husband as my maid and bring me my cups of tea.
Yeah, thank God for that.
I've just been lapping it all up. So
excellent.
Sounds like you've been milking it, actually.
and just saying, anyone watches the end of our show, if you actually watch the outro, it's Elaine that actually falls to my feet.
Yeah.
And that's how she did
fault,
it.
Steve. It is your fault I am in this state. And you still never gave me an answer. I literally
she still hasn't got an answer.
Yeah.
Watch to the end, everyone, for the proposal.
I'm playing the waiting game.
I think I'm going to sue you for damages.
Hang on a minute. If I remember the story, Elaine, someone was trying to put a camera. Is that right? Was it a camera, I think, Jackie, wasn't it?
For what?
I think Elaine was trying to put a camera to actually take a picture of us.
She put the camera up and run back.
She ran around, put her camera up, and then tried to run back into the shot.
Yeah.
Hey, I got it all on video.
Exactly.
I saw you there, Stephen. Now's my chance. I can propose to him.
Marcus is asking me to share something.
So here's the deal. KF Drones just sent me that.
Oh, I do like
That's pretty
KF
cool.
Drones.
Well, what I will say is the logo looked great. Anyway.
I wonder who
Well,
that
there
is.
we go. That's perfect.
I like that.
I will say it. I will say it
KF
again.
Drones.
Done a rather nice Kev one too.
There's Kev. Yeah.
AI is really worrying me big time.
It's weird,
Oh,
isn't it?
excellent.
Like,
Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, video time.
Send me that one, Jack.
will do.
Here we go.
Gracias.
No.
That's how the
Oh,
Nice. That was chill, wasn't it?
Very nice.
well probably kick around.
Beautiful, Elaine.
Yeah, Norway's a beautiful place. Absolutely
Which-
No,
stunning.
I meant you,
Right?
not
Love it.
Norway.
Especially
I meant you, not
Sorry?
Norway. No, I'm just kidding.
oh, oh my goodness, I'm blushing.
Which drone was that, Elaine?
Mini 4.
That's
Mini
lovely
4
and sharp.
Pro.
Really nice. Colours
Yeah.
spot on.
Yeah.
Love that drone. Absolutely
Yeah,
love
yeah.
that drone.
That Mini 4 Pro could be the only drone you ever owned, and
Yep.
yeah, it's amazing.
Good drone.
And a very small drone as well, you know. So
Yeah.
it's great because you can take it places where other drones can't go.
Mm.
Yeah, and my first one I started off with was oh my goodness, must have been back in 2014, was the Phantom, DJI Phantom.
Yep. I mean,
and
Listen,
I remember
by a show of hands, who started with the DJI Phantom?
Wow, I'm the odd one out.
Yeah.
I mean, the Phantom was a great drone.
What did you have, Jack?
The Spark.
I remember.
Aquatic Spark.
The one that swims with a fishes.
We had to hold Jackie by her ankles one day while she went down the side of a bloody rock to get it.
Okay. Don't take that out of context. So what was going on was Jackie's drone was over the edge of a cliff.
It was a Spark and it was going
The
wrong.
thing was, right, Terry held one leg and Steve Payne held the other leg. And I reached the drone, but instead of grabbing it, I knocked it.
Bud was just saying, Bud,
I'm hanging down the cliff laughing my head off, and they're going, "Have you got it?"
Yep. Lawrence says me, and Bud says he had the Phantom 1, which the Phantom 1 had it just had a cradle, didn't it, Mark? Did you remember it? Or?
Oh, I had the Phantom 3.
I had the Phantom 3 standard as well.
Yeah.
So Elaine, what happened to your Phantom? Have you still got it?
Phantom, it was. I suppose that must have been sort of, when the drones came out. We were actually out shopping one day, and I had seen them, sort of on the internet and whatnot. But we were out shopping one day, and I spotted it in the shop. And I said to David, oh, look, I'd love one of them. So, of course, okay, says, can you use that for the business? So we own a real business. And I said, yeah. My homework properly, so bought it, and it cost quite a bit, if I remember, about those years. Brought it home, but it was just a drone. There was no cameras, nothing. So I then had to go out and buy the camera set up for it after that, which was another fortune of money. And actually, I think if I had it in the air maybe 2 or 3 times, that was it. Because when I was setting it up one day out in the terrace, and we have a roof over our terrace, and my younger son came in, and he says, "Oh, I want to have a go on that. I want to have a go on that." And I says, "No, you can't fly it in here, Lee. You must go outside." But before I get finished, Lee had it and had the remote, and up it went, hit the roof, fell down, but we didn't know how to turn it off. So he lifted it. He tried to lift it with the propeller still going, and it nearly chopped the top of one of his fingers off.
Yeah, I can relate to that.
So David said, "Right, that's it. Get it back in the box and take it back to the shop. That's dangerous." So it lay in the cupboard for, oh my goodness, a long, long time before I ventured out and I bought the Mavic Mavic Air, the first Mavic Air, I think it was.
Oh yeah, right.
Good one.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think because it had all the sensors on it, and I felt more safe. First time, felt more safe with it. And then I had 3 batteries for it. And then 2 of the batteries exploded.
Oh my God. See, it's always it that.
Yeah.
They exploded when Elaine smashed them on the wall.
No, I had that as
so,
well.
And I couldn't.
With a battery exploding.
Yeah, I couldn't get replacements. By then, I think that the Mavic Air was sort of obsolete, and I couldn't get any replacements. So then the next was the DJI Mini 2.
Right. Yeah, I remember you getting that.
And if Terry and Jackie, if you remember, on my maiden flight, I hit the bridge.
Yes, we remember that.
And a great camera.
That was at Five Eyes, wasn't
Yes.
it?
Yeah, I was there. I remember it very well.
That one.
Anyway.
Hit the bridge, and it obviously done something to the gimbal, because the skyline was always skewed after that, until I eventually then decided to send it off to get it repaired. It sent me a new one, but I just, because it didn't have an obstacle recognition on it, I just I just never liked it after that. So that was when the Mini 4 came.
The perfect drone
So,
for you.
yeah, that's what I'm with today. Yep.
Right, let's watch another video. These videos get better and better. There you go.
I drove my tractor through your haystack last night. I threw me pitchfork at your dog to keep quiet. Now something's telling me that you more right than me. Come on now, darling, you got something I need. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. She made I laugh. I'll stick by you, I'll give you all that you need. We'll have twins and triplets, I'm a man built for speed. And you know I'll love you, darling, so give me your hand. Well, the thing I want the most is all the acres of land. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Oh, she's a lovely bit of stuff and all. For 7 long years I've been alone in this place. Ain't sleep in the kitchen, it's a proper disgrace. Now if I cleaned it up, would you change your mind? I'll give up drinking Strumpy and that larder and lime. 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Come on now, let's get together in perfect harmony. I got 20 acres and you got 43. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Who loves you, baby? Ha! Went we a grand couple at that last Wurzel dance. I wore brand new gaiters and me corduroy pants. In your new Sunday dress with your perfume smelling grand. We had our photos took in a sold in end. Now I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. Now that we both passed our 50s, I think that you and me should stop this gallivanting and will you marry me? 'Cause I got a brand new combine harvester and I'll give you the key. You're a fine looking woman and I can't wait to get my hands on your land.
Hey, who else was singing along? I mean, be honest. Who else was singing along?
That's a brainworm. Everybody watching this is going to be singing that later tonight.
Who are? Won't they?
Yeah. We were traveling to Helsinki and we just pulled over for something for lunch and I spotted this night. Oh, I know it's true for that. So out comes the drone and that was it.
I think that's supposed to be a Suffolk accent, actually, Kev. I'm sure it is. That's where I live in Suffolk. That's everyone talks like that in Suffolk.
Yeah.
I think. Well, there was a strong accent when I first moved here, but it's gone now. Anyway, so the time we've all been waiting for, and I'm sure he's ready. But YouTube, if you're going to cut it, I'll tell him not to bother doing it in the first place.
I won't bother anymore. I'm scared now.
Well, bothered.
I'm not really bothered.
Anyway, we're going to give it a go. So I'm not sure the contents of this one, but it might contain a word that's not on YouTube. But
whoever took it off, I want some. What's it? I want things.
You want compensation, YouTube.
That's it, compensation. I couldn't think of the word. Royalties.
And now it's time for Terry's Joke of the Week.
I'll keep my face covered so they don't see me. Karen lost her husband. almost 4 years ago, and her heart has been stuck in mourning ever since. Her daughter kept encouraging her to open her heart and give love another chance. But Karen wasn't sure she was ready. After a lot of loving nudges, Karen finally gave in and told her family she was willing to dip her toe back into the dating world. Though she had no idea where to start, her daughter didn't miss a beat and said, "Mum, I know just the man for you." And sure enough, spark flew. And just 6 weeks of dinner dates, long talks, and plenty of laughs, her new gentleman invited her on a cozy weekend getaway to the Catskills. The first night, as they both got ready for bed, Karen slipped out of her clothes and stood there in nothing but a black bra and a pair of black lace panties. He, on the other hand, wore only his birthday suit. He couldn't help but ask, why the black underwear? Karen gave him a sweet smile and replied, "My heart's finally open. My arms are ready for hugs. But down there, I'm still in mourning." Safe to say, the poor guy got the message loud and clear. The very next night, the same scene unfolded. Karen, still in her black panties, and him in his birthday suit, but this time with a little twist. He was wearing...
What? I can't hear you behind your hands.
Sorry, this time with a little twist.
Twist.
He was wearing a black condom.
Ooh.
Surprised, Karen raised an eyebrow and asked, "What's with the black condom?" With a wink and a grin, he replied, "I just wanted to offer my sincerest condolences."
Terry's joke of the week.
So that's £3.16 if you take royalties.
Oh my God.
That one's definitely getting stuck, Terry.
I quite like that one.
I don't see Carolyn's response yet.
No.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
There we go.
Yes.
Yes, sir. She approves.
Oh,
Yeah. How perplexing it is.
just
There we are. Right, okay.
Terry.
Let's crack on with the next video. What should we like? This one here.
The fishing rod, doesn't he?
That is amazing.
Didn't he need a longer rod?
Yeah, I reckon. Propeller.
Take off.
So, okay.
Front line.
Right,
That's where you go wrong. You're backwards. Right. This one has to be angled down.
that's
You've got it.
Wow, that was great.
Anyone coming to Spain? Tom just asked, is this showing similar to what we can expect in the September meetup? Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, we've got some awesome locations lined up for the.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
There's lots of awesome locations here. It's going to be a fab week of fun flying. So.
There's too many places to choose from, but I'm sure we'll fix up something really nice for you all. So if you're going to join us, you won't be disappointed, I'm sure. Anyway, so
getting pictures of me sent to me now.
Elaine, thanks very much for joining us tonight. I'm sorry we've had a few technical issues, but hey, it's a live show. Well, it either works or it doesn't, and whatever. There's a link to Elaine's channel, so obviously don't forget to check that out after the show.
And Elaine will be at the September meetup.
And Elaine will be at the September meetup.
Yeah.
We hope.
We hope.
No, definitely.
You're going to come and.
I'm hoping to be back from my
You're going to bring your mobile home down to the campsite.
Yeah, I think we will. We'll come down and
Yeah,
stay.
that's what we're doing. We'll be there before.
Yeah, well, I'll check in beside you. That's what I get. This year we're traveling to Romania, Croatia direction.
Oh, nice.
So hopefully I'll get some footage there.
Press record.
So,
don't forget to yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Patrick. Patrick's
8 weeks. We've got
8 weeks of travel. Nice.
Plenty of footage.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to show one more video of Elaine because this is probably a bit sort of out of season now, but it's either late or it's early. Enjoyed.
Oh dear. I think a leg might be sore.
Is Elf on a Drone successfully going to take off for Christmas 2024?
It's close, but yeah.
Take 2. Elf on a Drone. Christmas 2024. Take 3. Xmas 2024. Elf on a Drone.
Take off.
Yeah, come on. Yay!
So funny that.
Could not try that one.
He says, what to do with an elf? Sticking on a drone, shoot in the air.
Yeah.
Ride 'em, cowboy!
And if you visit Elaine's channel, you'll see that elf makes an appearance every Christmas.
Yeah. Oh, I
Anyway,
found this
everyone,
hat, by
hope
the
you
way,
had a-
jacket.
Oh, brilliant. Well done.
I found this hat, yeah. So we'll stick it on for next year or this year.
Elaine, thanks ever so much for joining us, and hope you've enjoyed the videos.
Thank you for having me.
Obviously, check Elaine's channel out. Jackie's put the link in the chat. So,
Thank you.
until next week, and all the technical, everyone enjoy their week. And one more thing to say, I've got to do this one more time.
What?
It's not going to work.
Didn't hear that.
No,
May
I'm
the
sorry.
fourth be with you.
There we go. And tomorrow's the 5th.
Yeah.
And it's a bank holiday here back in
Thursday.
the UK. So,
End
anyway,
of the 5th.
have a good week, everyone. See you next week. Same time,
Just
same
send
channel.
everyone a message.
YouTube. Don't cut Terry's
Bye.
joke. Just saying.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.